Welcome back to our controversial program called Kontroversy on the TAN network. And today we're all a bit giggly and a bit silly, and we have a combo from the two girls. Yes, just a bit. A 12-year-old New York schoolgirl who was arrested and handcuffed for scribbles on school desk.
Handcuffed. Exactly. Got handcuffed and arrested.
As in?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is so sad. She wrote, "I love my friends Abby and Faith."
In classroom.
on the desk.
And
that's what she got arrested
Spanish
for.
language teacher called her and dragged her to the dean office and called the police and asked if it's arrestable. Somehow the police said it's arrestable. So they arrested her, dragged her to the precinct in the school district.
Yep.
And she was handcuffed for like an hour or something.
More than 2 hours.
Really?
And she was crying.
Wrote that down. It's not even offensive. It said, "I love my friends Abby and Faith."
Yeah, sure.
And she was suspended from school.
Oh, that's a girl.
And trying a family.
She's very beautiful.
12?
Wow,
Yeah.
she's beautiful.
She was suspended from school and trying a family court. She was given 8 hours of community service in order to write an essay about lessons to be learned from the incident. The incident is writing that she loved her friends on the school desk. So now she's suing the police department for $1 million.
Wow. Yeah, that's. I mean, I can understand if they've got like in the was it the I forget what the names of the jurisdiction of the school.
Right.
If they, in some schools in America that I've seen when I was younger, they actually used to have like really serious schools, like in the Bronx. They used to actually have like their own police department. I can imagine if it's actually on the school ground.
No, but handcuffed.
No, but just let me say, of course, that's crazy.
And then like this girl got 8 hours of community service because writing on a desk, but the other fat guy, 273 kilogram fat guy, to be able to escape all the punishment just because he's too fat.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, well, she'll probably win.
She will win.
I hope so.
Yeah.
She will win.
So, yeah. I don't agree with like vandalism, you know, do you know what I mean? Even though I'm sure
it's irresistible marker.
Huh?
It's irresistible marker.
Really? Okay, yeah. But I mean, I can imagine even the table that she's drawing on is probably full of scribble anyway, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but that's a little bit overboard. That's what I think.
Yeah.
They said when she was suspended because they found the offending item, the whiteout marker in her pockets.
I mean, I use whiteout.
Yeah.
I need it. I would have it in my pocket.
See, this pushes a whole different thing I want to talk about. Is I've noticed, especially in our country as we speak, is people are not getting in trouble for really serious offences, whereas really silly offences this are getting like really like, you know, people putting in jail, underage, whatever, do you know what I mean? And I just think to myself, like, what the hell is going on?
Maybe if you look helpless enough, maybe if you look like you don't know anyone with big power or can help you out in court or whatever, they will tend to bully you more.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but I have to
like in Thailand, if you drive around in very expensive car, there's a less chance that they will pull
But this
you
is New
over.
York, and after being in New York many times in my life, that girl, she looks like a real Brooklyn, New York type of girl who can pretty much defend herself. Oh, okay, well, they're Queens even more.
Yeah, but
Queens,
it doesn't
Brooklyn.
matter.
But what I'm trying to say, I know she's only 12, but these kids are 12 going on 22, do you know what I mean? And
it's
you can actually
true.
see.
I did not
so she knows how to
realize.
defend herself. So even though it's 12, it's not like a 12-year-old Thai girl who's like a young, still very close to
even though if you're 30 years old, I don't think they're 30 years old deserve to be handcuffed just because write something on the table.
From newborn into 100, of course, like it's ridiculous. But what I'm trying to say is that like that
She's
is also
not as young and innocent
well,
as
not just that. It's
maybe
also
a lot of
very,
12 years old.
very Queens, Brooklyn, like, you know, all aspects of Manhattan. It's a serious place, do you know what I mean? It's not as serious as when we were younger, but it's a serious place. It's just like in LA now, and you know, you've just been in LA. 20 years ago, how they used to arrest people in Los Angeles is not how they do it now. Now, even they grab an old granny and throw her on the ground, do you know what I mean? If they suspect she has a gun.
Right.
So I wonder,
hence
maybe
they can actually break her back or something like that, but they'll still actually take her down.
There probably something behind this whole thing. She might have done something before Do you think
Well, that's true. She might actually have like
Maybe she has-
prior offences or something like that.
Or
you never
she
know.
might show disrespect to
Yeah.
the school or something.
Well, but
Maybe
this is
trouble.
well.
I mean,
even though she may be in a lot of trouble, but it's not should be the case that they choose
Yeah,
to
it
put
just-
her to some kind of punishment. It's
Yeah.
the wrong case.
Well, exactly. I mean, this type of punishment makes kids rebel even more. Also, do you know what I mean? So.
But
You
it's
know,
just
there's a
like
research-
there's probably more to it. That's what I said.
There's a research about bringing up kids that said that it take five positive enforcement to even now with one negative enforcement.
Yeah.
Reinforcement. So.
But that's America.
I think it's everywhere in the world.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, you think now that, like, if you look at, say, what's going on now in our political situation here, a lot of the people who are supporting a certain circumstance now have
bringing
always
up the
been,
kids.
but they're still kids too. I'm seeing here that have been quite violent and crazy. We've never seen this before in Thailand's history. And I'm thinking, do you know what I'm saying? Is now, America is a violent nation. It's been built on violence. Do you know what I mean? It's actually been built on violence. Whereas, say, someone like Thailand has been built on Buddhism, the opposite of violence. Do you know what I mean? And unfortunately, the infrastructure of Thailand now is so westernized, and the thing
In the wrong way.
Most definitely, they look at the bad aspects, and even if you look at, like, say, Thai boxing, it's always been on a Buddhist spiritual level too. It's a very violent sport, but it's within its
It's like
spiritual
protect
realms.
and cultural stuff.
Most definitely, do you know what I mean? So yeah, and it also too, it's like the Shaolin monks that actually know how to fight too. If you know how to fight properly, you won't get hurt. Opposed to, say, the American boxing where you just slam someone until their face is smashed.
Or just use lots and lots of bullets and only hit like a few.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, we're getting on a whole different thing here. But anyway, we'll see you. Actually, we won't see you because this is the end of the show.
Yes.
Yeah. You look too happy. That's not good.
Singto will be on vacation for long
he's leaving
time.
us.
So
But we've
he's-
still got next week's
we got
Songkran.
another
but
tape, but then
still.
Singto is so happy because he's leaving
Yeah.
soon. He's so
He's
merry, jumpy,
leaving us
happy.
girls for whatever out there.
But I'll tell you in the next program. Love you both.
สวัสดีค่ะ
And we will see you on the Songkran special next week. And then I'm out of here.